A city divided, a secret buried beneath. Then a tunnel, a spy's dream, an audacious Cold War plot. In 1954, the CIA and MI6 dug deep, a hidden passage into East Berlin, a silent intrusion. They tapped Soviet communication lines, a goldmine of secrets, a treasure trove of information. But the Soviets knew a double cross in the shadows, a hidden game of cat and mouse. The tunnel, a symbol of Cold War cunning, a gamble that paid off, and then betrayed. A silent war fought underground, a game of shadows and secrets. Like and follow for more forgotten true tales. Two presidents a century apart, connected by a chain of eerie coincidences. Abraham Lincoln was elected in 1860. John F. Kennedy, 1960. Both were succeeded by men named Johnson. Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy. Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln. Lincoln was shot in Ford's Theater. Kennedy was shot in a Ford, a Lincoln. Lincoln's assassin ran from a theater to a warehouse. Kennedy's? From a warehouse to a theater. And both assassins were known by their full three names. John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald, each with 15 letters. Are these pure coincidences or something stranger? Like and follow for more forgotten true tales. A wave of molasses crushed an entire city block, but one man ran into it to save lives. In 1919, a massive steel tank in Boston burst, unleashing 2 million gallons of molasses. It moved through the streets at 35 miles per hour, flattening buildings and trapping people in sticky, suffocating syrup. As chaos unfolded, Boston patrolman Frank McManus sprinted into the flood. Waist-deep in molasses, he pulled struggling survivors from the goo and shouted warnings to others. He didn't hesitate, just acted. And because of him, many lived. A freak accident made history. But McManus made sure it didn't become a massacre. Like and follow for more forgotten true tales. A 767 lost both engines at 41,000 feet. No power, no thrust, and still, it landed safely. In 1983, Air Canada Flight 143 became a glider when a metric to imperial fuel mix-up left it empty midair. With no engines, Captain Bob Pearson used glider training and calm instinct to steer toward a decommissioned airfield in Gimli. But the runway was no longer for planes. It was a drag strip. As people watched in shock, the silent jet landed hard. Brakes locked, sparks flying, and somehow stopped in time. All 69 people survived. Like and follow for more forgotten true tales. Alexander the Great didn't just conquer empires. He trained horses to dance in formation. It wasn't just spectacle. It was psychological warfare. Alexander's cavalry, led by his legendary horse Bucephalus, would charge into battle with horses that moved in mesmerizing, synchronized patterns. The enemy wasn't just facing soldiers. They were watching a living machine of rhythm and discipline. Ancient texts describe the horses spinning, stepping sideways, even rearing in perfect unison. It was beautiful and terrifying. It wasn't magic. It was training, loyalty, and one of the earliest forms of choreographed warfare. Like and follow for more forgotten true tales.